Hey guys, today I have this very simple battery storage DIY project that you can do if you have bubble wrap, or you can use paper, or you can even use a Ziploc bag. You can use many different materials to create this. It also has a flap, so if you want to close it, you can close it and fold it up and store it away. If you'd like to know how I created it, keep watching. First, take your bubble wrap and you are going to be gluing the smooth side, not the side with the actual bubbles. So you're going to take the smooth side and fold it over on itself. You only want to use as much as you need to use, so you're not wasting your bubble wrap. So I'm going to take this battery and place it right here in order to know how much space I need to have in between from one battery to the other. And then I'll take my E6000 glue. You can use hot glue or super glue or gorilla glue, whatever glue, as long as it's strong glue, because you want it to stick. And I'm applying it to the edge. And I'm going to press it down. And then I'll place my battery inside and then glue the other side of the battery to keep the battery in place so that it's not mixing with the battery next to it. So they're not getting all bunched up and touching each other the entire time. This glue is so messy. It just keeps running out even though I'm not pressing it or anything. I'm giving enough space to the battery to sort of move around so it's not snug, because this will allow me to place a larger battery in here when I get a bigger battery. If you make it too small, then you're gonna run into problems and you have to make a new one when you get a bigger battery. So I'm counting the number of boxes that I used for the first battery so that I can use that for the next one. That's why I like to work on this healing mat, because it's like working on a giant ruler. So I counted 4 boxes and now I'm going to glue it on the 4th box, and I'll just pretty much repeat the process until I run out of bubble wrap. So I'm done gluing. I'm going to press this down to make sure that the both sides stick, and then I'll let it dry and I'll be back to insert my batteries. Okay, here are my batteries. Now all I'm going to do is just place them in each pocket. Now that all my batteries have been inserted into their pockets, I'm going to create a flap that will serve as a lid so that my batteries don't slide out whenever I handle them. I'm pretty much just cutting along the edge after I've folded over the flap. And put that away. And there's our flap. This is so easy. It literally, if I wasn't filming, this would have taken me less than 10 minutes, and that's including the drying time of the glue. But because I was filming, it took longer, but this is a very simple process. I'm just gonna clean up the flap a little bit because it's looking quite rough. So I'll cut out all the jagged edges. The reason why I prefer to use a bubble wrap for this is because the bubble wrap protects the batteries because it cushions the batteries, so no matter how many times I drop the batteries, they won't be damaged. And also they are, you know, they're water resistant, as if water cannot get through to the batteries. The flap also helps with that, so it keeps any liquids from going in. And if you want your batteries to breathe through the bubble wrap, you can always poke holes through the bubble wrap after you're done with everything. Just poke some random holes where the battery compartment is, and that will allow some air in. But I don't think that's necessary because in regular battery storage there are no they're airtight anyway. They don't allow air in, so I don't know if your batteries need to breathe, but at the same time you don't want your batteries to sweat either. Like in summer, maybe you can just poke some holes through to give the batteries a chance to breathe. So I think this is neat enough. And this is pretty much our battery storage pockets. It's very easy, it's very neat, and because the bubble wrap is see-through, you can see what types of batteries are in there without having to open them and take one out to look at them. If I had used a different color, maybe paper or like maybe cardboard that I could not see through, I would have to open the envelope in order to see what types of batteries are in it. And you can imagine if you have many of these, like you have tons of batteries and you make this a lot, it can be quite annoying to have to open each one. But yeah, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.